What's up, everybody? This is your boy X Claymore Lord X coming to you with another video. In today's video, I want to bring a personal experience that I have had, and I want y'all to listen to it, take it in, and see how my experiences could affect how you're perceiving the world around you. So in today's world, we have a bunch of separations. We have a bunch of diversity. The first one is the problem. The second one is not. Having people of different diversities and different ethics and different beliefs is what makes people people. If everyone was the same, it would be a pretty dull place. But when we separate ourselves from each other, when we avoid other humans because of these diversities, that's where it becomes a problem. And the biggest separation that I have noticed is because of religion. Me, myself, I'm a very religious person. However, that does not give me the authority to judge another person's life and tell them that what they're doing is wrong or the way that they're living is ungodly in my eyes. That is not my purpose. My purpose down here on this planet is to do what I feel is meant for me to do. Same thing for you guys. Whenever you wake up in the morning and you go into school, you're not thinking about it, but you might have a purpose later on down the road. When you wake up early in the morning to go to whatever job you're at, if you're enjoying your job every day, then that's your purpose. That is what is meant for you. It's what best suits you. And one thing that over the years that I've come to realize is your purpose is not to judge another person's life based on their actions. Your purpose in that aspect is to help get them on their feet or help guide them. Maybe give them some advice. Maybe say, hey, if you do it this way, it'll be better. Just like with any job, when you first start, you're always looking for someone else's suggestions because they've probably been there longer. So you know that if they've been there for longer, it means they're doing something right. Well, with religion, it's not for you to judge others based on what you're reading. What you're reading is for you and for you alone. Whether you're reading the Bible, the Quran, anything in Buddhism and Hinduism, any religion has their set of scriptures or words or passages meant to aim it at you to see if there's anything you can pick out. Like for me, out of the entire Bible, which is a lot of pages, I'm not going to lie, it's pretty thick, 2 verses are the only things that I really pick out and really literally means everything. And I'm not going to go into scriptures because I know there's some people in here that may be atheists and some people might be Islamic and of different religions and beliefs, so I'm not going to go into them. But those 2 verses mean everything to me, and I live by those verses, and that's why on a daily I do everything that in my opinion is the best for everyone and for myself. I don't go out into the world judging everybody because of their decisions or what they're believing in. I go out into the world to make it better, to find what I can improve or what I can create, and let people, like with my videos, to look at my videos 20 years down the road and say, well, dang, this guy actually made a lot of sense. Or if someone's day's going bad and they need some encouragement words, then they have this video that might uplift their spirits. That's my purpose. That's what I feel I should do, because at the end of the day, I'm having a good day, and because of the video or whatever I've done, it's benefited them. And there's a lot of people that will take the religion as a fallback, they will literally, anything that they do, they'll use the Bible or religion as a means to justify their actions, no matter how messed up or insane they may be. I'm not going to point any names, but you know who I'm talking about. And to address those particular people, people like those, they claim to be doing things for good, but yet they're doing it in the most evil and absurd ways. You don't say you're going to go to hell because of whatever sin they're committing. You should reconcile them and talk to them. Maybe if you understood the situation a little bit better, you may be a little bit more tolerant. And a lot of those people are so hard-hearted that no love comes from them. They claim they have all the love in the world, but if you cannot accept another person's differences, that is the lowest standard of being human is. Do you have to tolerate them? Maybe not. You don't have to be around that person if you don't like them. But to deny them and to accept them or unaccept them based on what they are, you're probably lower than they are in terms of sinning. Because if you cannot love your neighbor or accept another person based on the differences that you two share, you're basically being hateful. You're being discriminatory towards them. You're basically putting every bad word into play, but you claim otherwise. So, in all of this, I just want you to take away this message. The key to being happy, to living a fulfilled and purposeful life, is acceptance. When you accept something, you're no longer criticizing it. You're letting it be as it is. When you see a car, you accept it as a car because it's doing the things a car should do. It may not be the make and model that you like, but it's still a car that will get you to wherever you got to go. So keep that same acceptance when you see something different in a person. You may not like the person or like the ethics or beliefs that they have, but at the end of the day, they are still human. They're still a person that should get your love and acceptance. Even just on that basic level, you should be able to do just that. If you cannot do that, then you got to look inward and say, what is wrong with me? And I know there's a lot of people who will deny that there's something wrong with them. I did it for a while. For the longest time, I stated that I hated my mother. I believed it so hard that anytime that I came in close proximity to her, I would argue, I would fight her, because I was denying my feelings for her. I was claiming of hatred, but I really didn't. I was just disappointed. And there's a difference in the terms of the degree of the terms. But eventually I came to terms with them, and eventually I got rid of that hatred, and I accepted my mother back. But I still had that disappointment because I felt that the actions that she did that put me through wasn't justifiable. Was it, can I hate her for it? No, because she did what she thought she could do to benefit, me and her. But obviously it didn't. But anyways, I hope this message has gotten to a bunch of you guys. I hope you take it in, let it affect your life in a better way, and peace.